Hello everyone, Thranks is here, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, episode 36, where we've got a few things we need to take care of. Actually, we're gonna let everybody run and the players roll. Let's pull up our jobs. I think we have some artistic types that, yep, we already assigned that, but we also have new names. So this one, this duplicant's name is actually Corey. Corey, welcome to the colony. This one is going to be Lord Kibagami. Did I spell that right? Hold on. Let me check the form from HR. Okay, good. Welcome to the colony. And last but not least, we have Bob Bobbicles. Bob Bobbicles? Yeah, that's looks like that's how you would spell that. Okay, and welcome to the colony again. I apologize if got your name wrong. Please let me know, and I shall correct it. Okay, so there's a couple different things I want to do. One, I figured if we're really trying to fight the heat, this area is going to need an insulated wall, much like the left side. So, let's get that in the works. Now, I'm not going to use abyssalite because we have precious little of it. I have not been mining up as much of it as I probably should have. But it's not as common as it has been in other games. And then we'll go up like that. Nope, up like that. Okay. We'll get it straight. So, how are we going to get to that side? Well, we're going to come at it from this side, of course. And, oh, I made those a priority 7. I did not mean to do that. That's okay. Let's speed things up. I meant to make them a priority 5. But for now, this will have to do. Go like this, and then we're going to have to dig all that out. And all of that out. We're also going to dig out this and that, and we'll dig that out as well. Perfect. Okay, that should take care of that. I'm not too worried about that. What I would really like is to get all of this area cleared out. And I'm hesitant to... No, I want all the ladders to be done first. I'm hesitant to turn my back on this area. This is a treacherous area. So let's start increasing the priority in some of these areas so that duplicants can easily travel back and forth. I'm thinking this, those would probably be good. Let's see, where else? I think we'll leave that there. Now the issue is we're going to be getting a lot of... Yeah, a lot of this melted snow and ice, or a lot of this not melted yet, but it will melt eventually. And I don't really want that. So let's make sweeping this stuff up a priority. And digging this area over here needs to be a priority. Okay, so we'll let that work for a bit. Now, the next thing that I saw that needed attention was this. Yeah, so we have this line of pipes and wires because that's where the ladder used to be. Doesn't look very good. I don't think we're going to move the pipes and wires just yet, but we will. They won't stay like that. What I did want to do, actually, is to get rid of this. For one, there's some abyssalite down there, and waste not, want not. But two, I think these thermo switches are not going to be what we need. In fact, I think really when it comes down to it, we're going to want a pressure switch. So let's go ahead and deconstruct all of that and all of that. And then we'll sweep it up. And that's going to let some of the heat out, unfortunately, but that's okay. This area is still... Oh, no, it's starting to return back to its former heat. That's fine. We are starting to tap the bottom of the tank. And look, our thimble reeds are back in action, which means hopefully we'll get some non-glitched snazzy suits, maybe? Let's try making one and see what happens with that. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to go. But we're going to check very carefully to make sure that the person I give it to doesn't already have one. And we're starting to get our positive air pressure from our algae deoxidizer over here. It's going to take a little bit of time, but we'll eventually fill this area up with air. It's a little warm coming out of the machine, but these Wheezeworts actually function better the more air pressure there is, the denser the air, so should not be a factor. And then hopefully eventually, yeah, you can see the CO2 is already down below this line, and from here its mesh tiles should all get shoved down here into this pocket. That is the plan. Now, if that's how it happens, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Pinch of peppers. Not yet. First, we need to get this infrastructure up here set up. So I kind of planned out what my plan is going to be to cool this water. And it's going to rely on these little resting pools here. And then I'm just going to go crazy with the Wheezeworts because we're just going to pump really hot water into here. And we're going to use the fact that the air here is already cold, and we're just going to slam this whole area with Wheezeworts, and we're going to use abyssalite piping to come in. That it should work out. Now, this isn't exactly how I want this here. This was just, I was brainstorming and checking to see if there would be enough room in this pocket, because then we're going to pipe the water through there and down here, and we'll have cold water, which we'll use for these, and then we'll pipe the water down here, and we'll use it for our showers, and then voila, we shall have cold water. That is the plan, at least. So we're going to see if that's how it works. I honestly don't know, but I feel like it will. I have hope. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to increase some priorities around here. Alright. Let's... I think we can start with... We don't really need to clear cut all this now that I'm moving everything over. Well... See, originally I was doing this because I'm running out of resources. Specifically, wolframite. And that's really what I wanted. Let's just cancel all this for now. No. Cancel all, please. Cancel. Alright, let's find ourselves the wolframite. Here it is. So we'll get some of that. Yep, and there's some here and there. Wow, not a lot. Kind of slim pickings, actually. Well, looks like there's some more over here. So let's go ahead and give ourselves a mesh tile walkway. Like so. And hopefully nobody does anything silly. So we're going to need that dug out. We might as well click on the snow. The snow is going to have to be dug out. And then from here, same as this. Excellent. Alright, so we're getting some wolframite. That's always good. Now we can start planning the clear cutting of this area. Alright, so we're just going to ladder up and down this whole area. And we're just going to cut it right down to the abyssalite. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. And then, yep, we'll do it like that. And then, this is where things are going to start to get a little treacherous. We're going to have to keep an eye on everybody over here. Oh, speaking of, let's look at our oxygen generation. 1714, 2108. Why did it throttle back, I wonder? Oh, because we have fully just over-pressurized the heck out of this base. Oh my goodness, it is time for more duplicants. 13 athletics. Creativity, digging, construction, but can't dig. Yeah, 13 athletics. We're going to have to go with this. So another duplicant needs a name. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you believe that that name, Gossman X, is an error and should actually be your name. Okay, let's try to give somebody a snazzy... Wait a minute. Wait, I just made one. Why are they showing two? Okay, let's see. Does anybody have this one assigned? It doesn't look like it. Okay. I don't want to give one to Justin B. He's got a glitched one. I'd like to try somebody else. Lord Kibagami, come and get your snazzy suit. Let's see what happens. Go on. Where might you be? Oh, here we go. Okay, and now it's still showing there's two there. Including the one you just picked up. Oh my goodness. And Seven Eyes, the other one that's invisible there. Oh no! No! Stop it! He's just gonna keep coming to get it forever. But you've already got one! I promise, you've already got one. Here, just sweep it up. That is so bizarre. So nobody has this one. Let's give it to Alcarin. So it looks like picking it up made it appear, made it visible once again. And this one needs to be swept. And belongs to Seven Eye. Ugh. Bizarre, bizarre. So we're fighting the heat with our Wheezeworts. And I guess we could kind of just let that go, and we could start to put Wheezeworts in here. And really, we could mitigate most of this with Wheezeworts, I guess. But at this point, I want to cool down the geyser water because, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it around the base in abyssalite pipe through abyssalite tiles, or just insulated tiles and abyssalite piping? No, abyssalite piping, but non-abyssalite tiles. And we're going to run it up. And what we're going to do is we're going to weave it through here. So we're going to weave the geyser water through our pinch of pepper, yes, pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pinch of peppers. We're gonna weave the geyser water through this pinch of pepper farm, back and forth, and they will start growing because they will have warm temperature, which will also bleed some of the temperature out of our geyser water so that it is not boiling when we dump it into this system in here. That's the plan. How did I miscount that? That's only 3 spaces. Well, I guess stranger things have happened. It's no invisible snazzy suit, but it still is perplexing. Alright, so we're just going to dig all of this up. Let's make sure nobody's idle. I don't want anybody... I've realized that is the sure sign that you have a problem, is somebody's idle when you have a bunch of jobs to do. Alright, time for a new duplicate. And this time we're going to be taking 4 learning. Can't build. Can't research. 7 digging. Versus destructive. Yeah, sure. Stinky X. I'm sure it's not your name. Feel free to volunteer if you think Stinky X is really who you're supposed to be. And I will make it so. But for now, we'll just assign the default name. That's fine. Careful you don't get trapped up there, Kitsune Opal. It's dangerous. Alright, everybody's working hard. I like this a lot. Many hands make light work. Alright, let's assess some other things. The hydrogen is running out, of course, because the air systems are completely backed up. Which, that's kind of how that goes. But it looks like we are cramming the carbon dioxide down here, and in fact, I have a thought. I have a thought. What if... Oh no, that's granite. We're running out of sedimentary rock. We are gonna have to start clear cutting here pretty soon. Who is trapped? Morton? Are you not able to... Not able to get to a restroom? I know you're not trapped up here now. Come on. Gotta clean it up. Alright, I'm seeing some breaks in these ladders. It's making me a little nervous. Let's get the ladders fixed. I don't want anybody stranded. It's looking pretty good. Excellent. Okay, now if we prioritize this, we can come at it from this angle, and it'll give the duplicants an easier time traveling back and forth. So let's do that. I think that is actually a really good call. That's really warm, though. We're going to end up... Right, so then here's what we'll do. We'll just borrow a little bit of this abyssalite, and we'll just seal that up there. We don't want any of that heat pushing through this direction. Oh, little Puffed, if you wander up this way, you're gonna be in a really, really bad way. Yes, you will. All right, let's make sure we didn't miss the chance to assign cooking too. Sure, we'll take another cook. You'll get better at it as time goes on. Why not? We have plenty of cooks that it's not a big deal. And we have all this fridge room. Yeah, we'll be good. It's like 4 lavatories is plenty. We might have to open up the showers here at some point. Okay. Let's get these swept. And we'll start considering how we're going to do this. So let's do it. I guess I could have left the wire and just put it there. Would that be better? You know, that probably would be better. All right. And then we'll do a hydro switch. Must be submerged in liquid. Yep, fair enough. That sounds about right. We'll put one there, and we'll put one there. And then we're going to do the same thing with these other locations. We're going to do a hydro switch here, which that one's a little low, but that's fine. It'll still equalize. Maybe it won't be the same though. No, I feel like it'll be the same. It'll be okay. Yeah, exactly. Running out of water. So the fix is going to be to have these systems in place so that by the time we're out of water, we can start pumping out of here. That's just going to be the fix. And hopefully we'll have it done in time so that... Okay, so activate if above 34 kilograms. Sure, why not? Now we can do our abyssalite tile back in position. And as soon as this is built, we can do the same thing over there. Hey, look at this! We got some natural gas generators up and running. Wonderful. Alright, let's grab, yeah, granite's fine. So this one's gonna go like this. Like that. Yeah, I'm not sure. I remember I did the math a couple episodes ago. I don't exactly recall when you have more natural gas generators than a single pipe can withstand. See, a couple of those are 1,000. 352, 493. No, that should be plenty. We'll be okay. In fact, let's go ahead and put another one in at a priority 5. That'll work. Wonderful. I guess we might as well pipe it too at a priority 5. Why not? Why not? All right. And then up here, these are going to be fed very rarely. Because we have that extra pipe feeding in this area. Yep, which is causing this to back up. Oh, the pressure here is building. Oh my goodness. If this is above 43 kilograms, let it pump. And we'll abyssallite tile right back over there. No, we need this to be done. This needs to be a high priority. We cannot afford to wait. We cannot. We are starting to back up with natural gas. And that is never a good thing. Ever, ever, ever. I've got a little bit of pressure confusion here, but that's okay. It seems to overall know where it's going to go, and it's not really slowing it down too much. Let's do this gas pipe bridge, please. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's make sure the carbon dioxide can merge properly with the tube, which it looks like it can. Although we haven't turned on this extra one yet. But let's go ahead and turn this one off. In fact, we can turn this one off as well. So we're going to take 2 away, so we're only net adding 1 more, which... No, to be fair, we should leave this one on. Looks like the carbon dioxide is still... No. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's backing up. Change of plans. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. So instead, we're going to go ahead and run this one like that. So we can go ahead, cancel the deconstruct there. Oh, I was too late. No. Too late. There we are. All right. All right, come. Let's get this power online. That fertilizer room is a ticking time bomb. We're starting to empty it. And these systems will be happy to deposit their water into the insulated pipe system as soon as the tank runs dry. This one looks like it will be fed from here possibly forever. The geyser seems to be keeping pace with it. We can always reevaluate in the... What? Oh, I freaked out there. I freaked out for a moment. I was like, why do they not have power? Because the atmospheric switch was off. Yeah. There we are. Very good. That should clear out the backlog. Hopefully. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not sure. But we're definitely going to stop looking at it. Instead, how is our report for oxygen? Really? Oh, it's not a bad measure because our oxygen system is full. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, it's so easy to get distracted. It really, really is. Alright, igneous rock. We're going to run this pipe all the way over here. And we are going to blast this carbon dioxide out of this corner. And down into here. Where we will wire this up to deal with it. Probably not right away. But it will be done. For the meantime, let's just get all these little bits and pieces put back together the way they should. No fabrications queued. Let's queue one more snazzy suit, shall we? And put you at a 5. Most people are already rocking a snazzy suit. Oh, I say most people, and then 2 people walk by that don't. Just to prove me wrong. Bed beyond reach. Who's trapped? See, I knew it. Collapsing snow. Incomplete ladders. You can do it. You can do it, Gossman. Gossman X, if that really is your real name. Oh no. See? Falling snow. I knew it. I knew it. Bed beyond reach. Idle. These are the signs of danger. That's how you know you have a serious problem. No. No. We're going red alert. Sorry. Okay, that's good. Alright, go ahead. Escape. Woo! Gotta pay attention to the fine details. Alright, so they're getting this area cleared out. That's always good. This is priority 7. I guess you should be a priority 8. Why are you cutting across there? That doesn't even... Oh, because they don't have a path here. So much for making this path easy for everybody to get to. Slightly knuckle-headed, that one. Alright. We'll dig you out, and the door can be a 7. Wonderful! Let's check on the temps. Wheezeworts are holding this area at bay. This area is actually getting quite cool over here. That's about to change when this overpressure. Overpressure. Oh, wait, nope, it's starting to make a difference. Oh, all it needed was one little bit to sneak out. Yep, and now it's going to disrupt the whole system of CO2. It's just going to come bubbling on out of the corner. That's the plan anyways, but we are sitting really good with oxygen. The pipes are still jam-packed. How are we picking up polluted oxygen? From this area? That's bizarre. You should be increased to a 6. You are more important than 5s. These floors are kind of gnarly. We'll have to fix those up here eventually. Another duplicant? I think we have the food and the O2. I see no reason to stop, actually. Ooh, strength, learning, creativity, strength, digging, athletics. Yes. Yes, 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 again. Welcome to the colony. Name undetermined at this time. Grab a shovel and pitch in. We have eating spaces for 30. We have sleeping spaces for what? 2 times 3 is 6 times 4 is 24. For 32. Right? 6 times 4 groups of 6. Right. 26, 28, 30, 32. So we have more sleeping arrangements than we have eating locations. What are you full of? You should be polluted dirt and rot pile at a 6. So why are there polluted dirt and rot piles just hanging around? Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Starting to make a difference. It really, truly is. Slow and steady. It is making a difference. And the air is staying cold. And we have plenty of algae to get this room pressurized. Oh, I love it. Let's, we should go ahead and bring these ladders up here. Just so we can go ahead and bring these down. What are you doing over here? Oh, sleet wheat grain. Ah, good call. Waste not, want not. That is good proverb to live by. Let's go ahead and dig out all this stuff that's going to melt. We'll dig out... No, I don't want to dig out that abyssalite. We're going to leave the abyssalite. Oh, but it's going to be... It's going to be funky, though. All right. That'll work. I'm fairly happy with that. And then we'll dig this out, and then this path will connect down here. Excellent. Now what we're going to need is... really, we're going to need some form of transformer up here. So I think it's time to talk about moving our heavy watt wire to a new location. Could always run it up here. Because this is kind of... nobody goes here. We could run it up and around the long way. We could run it up here. And then run it across this way. Maybe. Maybe. I think we're going to go ahead and stabilize this colony at 30 duplicants when the time comes. And then when it's time for more duplicants, we shall talk about a secondary base. Oh, look at this. High pressure oxygen. And the carbon dioxide is saying, oh, but I'm so heavy. It's just bubbling up and getting pushed down. Now if this got turned on, it's not really high enough pressure to worry about yet, but we can just feed that carbon dioxide over to the CO2 pit into our brand new fast track pipe here that has very low CO2 in it. We're still very much backed up on the natural gas. But that's in part because this room got really high in pressure, and the pressure is going down, so we are winning this race. We are winning that. Let's look at what these insulated tiles are. How about... we'll stick with the sedimentary rock theme. Like this. No, I don't want that. See, I don't necessarily want to pass off a bunch of heat to my fertilizer area either, because the pipe is going to snake its way up this direction. Wait a minute, where's our... there's our polluted water pipe. That's okay. Rather than destroy it, we'll just snake around it. How exactly? I'm not sure. We could always go underneath. Oh, dare we go underneath? I rather like that idea, actually. Why not? Plus, that'll let us build this little tile that's just been bothering me for the longest time, just watching it sit there. It's mocking me. Alright. Once this drains, we'll have mop orders here and here, at which point we'll dig this out. But before we worry about all of that, this power... you know, the more I think about it, this switch, this hydro switch, should be up here. Ultimately, it's not going to matter. The geyser is going to produce what it's going to produce. But I think the water might not get as hot that way. Not that I'm necessarily worried about how hot the water is going to get, because our cooling system is going to be epic and awesome and work 100%. But, you know, if we can help it out, we might as well help it out. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to ladder up here. This little ice biome here, I don't think we're going to want to keep this for anything. I think here's where we're going to harvest a bunch of wolframite, and we're going to harvest a bunch of abyssalite. Yeah, we might just punch through over this direction, see if we can find another geyser. I'm not sure how many geysers it's going to take to sustain the amount of oxygen generation that I want, but I know that I want a lot of oxygen generation. And look at the time. Already out of time. Time does fly when you're having fun. Well, this has been Oxygen Not Included. episode 36. Sorry, I'm lost in thought. I should focus on doing my sign-off. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. Please come back next time as we chase down the source of this extra power, which is here, which is great, because this power will not be used, which means that this shouldn't have anything else onto it. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll get rid of that one. But that'll be next time. Until next time, take care.